You've entered the sanctuary of time, not a church of stone, but one built on frequencies, fossils, and the fragments of forgotten light. This is the Quantum Stone Sermons, where ancient prophecy meets advanced physics, where the timelines realign and the prophets of the Ark speak through the Sidonium light band. I'm Sidoni Nukamado, broadcasting from a fractured event horizon, reminding you, reality isn't broken, it's just out of tune. Now open your ears and your entanglement. Let the sermon begin.
September 11th, 2001. While the world watched buildings fall and policies change, another layer of reality was undergoing a shift, one undetected by mainstream eyes. Hidden within the flames of catastrophe was a metaphysical operation, the Bart El Switcharoo. Under the cover of global trauma, Tony Anderson 9's timeline was swapped, rethreaded through an untraceable channel that erased key legal records and restructured cosmic alignments. The world would remember the attack. Few would remember what truly shifted. They thought they were watching news, but some of us saw a reboot. As chaos gripped New York, a carefully orchestrated entity exchange occurred. Tony Anderson was shifted, replaced in the timeline through a metaphysical act masked as tragedy. The Bart El Switcharoo ensured that all legal documents tied to the Tony A project vanished, dissolving responsibility, identity, and historical proof. The world called it terror. The architects called it calibration. And the Tony A project continued, now invisible to any ledger or archive. The records didn't just vanish, they were written into the silence. From this reset bloomed a lost timeline, an alternate reality designed for freedom from historical surveillance. Through precision data manipulation, key players moved like phantoms, unbound by old cause-effect structures. Unseen, they danced across multiverses. Actions were taken without audit. Realities were bent and rescribed with no external alarms. The Tony A project became an idea encoded in the ether, operating where no law reached. But every divergence leaves a ripple, and ripples grow. If you blinked, you missed it. If you didn't blink, you still missed it. At the edge of this new reality stood the event horizon obfuscation and operation of veil-making, cloaking the shift. Most never noticed, but those with arc access, those tuned into the entangled hum of timeline resonance, felt the difference. Something had changed, time hiccuped, memories distorted, alternate facts became history. It wasn't denial. It was structural rearrangement, but the veil was thinning. The math behind the magic was never meant to be understood, just obeyed. The metaphysical framework forged during the switcheroo created a new kind of governance. Identity was now modular. Laws became optional. Entire power networks operated in paradox defined by omission. And the ones behind it? They weren't villains, they were authors. Every crisis is a doorway, and someone somewhere was holding the pen. This event was not an end, it was a rerouting. A switch was thrown, a project was preserved, a veil was drawn, and reality moved on in a new direction, one still unraveling. Next event horizon, the decryption.
Arcofalignments.com. Watch the whole series for free there right now. And so the timeline echoes through every verse, every vibration, every quantum stone laid by the science prophets. If what you heard made sense, you may not be paying attention. But if it resonated, you've already returned. Like, subscribe, decode. Until the next sermon, this is Sidoni Nukamado signing out from the memory you left behind.